Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Happy Thursday. Back with another video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Yes, the title is The Shit Show Continues. Okay, guys, I want to just start off by thanking you all for being so supportive and engaging in my content. If you have not caught up on all my week's worth of content via shorts and long form videos, please go watch as soon as you can. Let me know you was there by making a comment as well as liking it. I really, really appreciate that. If you do content as well, once you get in the comment section of my video, just post the words, come see me, and that will remind me to go and see you because you do content. Okay. With that being said, let me just start off by playing this video. I'm gonna play a little parts of it here and there, then I'm gonna stop and talk. I was just over on Peaches McIntyre video. Well, not video, but I was scrolling on YouTube while I was setting this up. I was scrolling on my phone while I was setting up my StreamYard. And I seen that some posts came up. You know how your community wall will come up when you scroll. So I seen it, and she said something about somebody said that she saved their life, and they sent her this video. This video is 3 years old, and I was listening to it, and I got like probably like 2 minutes into it, or close to 2 minutes into it. And I said I'm gonna play some of it for you guys. But yeah, if you want to just go listen to it for yourself, it's on her community wall YouTube. But just pay attention to how her voice sound, how fast she talking, y'all. And if y'all go look at it, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. It's still the same thing now. She has always been this person, even before she got, I guess, YouTube famous and started making a lot of money. Because, like I said, this 3 years ago, she only began on here in 2020, right? That's when she started getting monetized and stuff like that, and start blowing up or whatever. Okay, so y'all listen up. Hold on a second. Let me turn it up. Okay. Like, why you just talk your stuff out loud like I do all the time? Daddy always like, you always talking to yourself. McIntyre always laughing at me. I talk to myself all the freaking time. I tell myself I'm smart. I tell myself I'm wonderful about my goals. All the time to myself out loud. When I'm in the car by myself, I'm like, Peaches, you did that. Peaches, you're doing awesome. This is what you can do better. Like, I give myself positive, constructive criticism. From what I'm listening to, it seemed like, especially by this dated 3 years ago, this was during a time when she was more positive, uplifting people, thankful to people, because right, she was just probably a good year in to her monetization and growing on the platform of YouTube. So yeah, she had a much more pleasant disposition at the time, even though she looked a mess on this video. And I think at the time of this video, she had like 5 kids. So let's continue. And I list it out. But it starts with positive affirmations. Just tell yourself, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I can do this. Believe in me. After you do it so much, you will really start to believe it. No different than how after so many negative things about yourself, you start to believe it. I'm sure. Notice how her voice sounds so much clearer and normal. It's not raspy. She's talking a little faster. She got a little manic ups and downs. I do that too sometimes. I talk fast, especially when I get excited or whatever. But yeah, listen how crystal clear and younger she sounds. Now she talks is raspy, is slower. You could tell something going on. I don't know if it has something to do with her throat or what. Anyway, let's continue. You didn't think you was dumb. I'm sure you didn't think that you would never be shit. It took for people to keep saying it repetitively over and over to you for you to feel that way. Like with me, it was a time period in my life where I was dirty. I was going through depression and I had to start cleaning up, but it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't filth. It was just like I need to put away laundry. I always tell my
kitchen and my bathroom clean. I got it. That's mandatory. But let's just say I was just going through being dirty, but it wasn't really dirty. It was more so like I needed to tidy up, put away laundry, put away clothes. And somebody say, "Oh, Peaches, your house is so dirty." I'm like, my house is not dirty. I just need to put away clothes. Then they said again, "Girl, every time I come over here, your house is so dirty." Then I start to be like, "Yeah, maybe my house is."
You know damn well, Peach, your house was dirty. You just said it yourself. By the way, you looking in this video, you're not a kept person. You probably kept your bathroom clean and maybe your kitchen or something, because that's where you was at the most. You know, you had to cook for the kids, whatever. You know, your bed probably was made every day, but overall, your house was dirty because your kids keep it dirty now. You don't teach them no discipline, so stuff be all over the place. You know it was dirty, girl. Stop. And they wouldn't be saying that to you if not. That's one thing about our family members. Family member ain't coming over your house on a regular basis or seeing you on a regular basis, your kids, whatever type of way they seeing you. They gonna call it out. If they ain't got nothing to see or talk about, they not gonna say nothing. If anything, they gonna give you kudos or whatever. Or they just gonna speak and keep it moving, play with the kids a little bit. But if they saying your house dirty every time they come over, or this, that, and the third about you, it's because it's true. They not making that up. Let's continue.
Dirty. Then they go tell somebody else, "Girl, Peach's house is dirty." It's like, "Peaches, I heard your house was dirty." It's all within my family. And then I just started to feel like, damn, my house is dirty. So fuck it. Like, fuck you. I got a dirty house. Peach's kids bad. Bad kids. I started to believe all of this stuff. And then
you know damn well your kids was bad. You had them so fast back to back, 5 kids without no discipline. This gonna look like they bad, even though they just being kids. It's just so many of them. So, but when I say bad, I don't know if they was bad as far as like what we would consider bad. You have to know to know. But a kid being a kid, and it just happened to be so many of them, and they playing and talking at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I don't really call that bad. It's just you just have a lot of kids. So to somebody who ain't used to that, they might, oh, these badass kids, you know. Let's continue.
Live that way. It took for me to say, I don't want to live like this no more. That is the first step to all of this. Anything in your life, you first have to say, no more. I don't want to live like this no more. And then I started looking at YouTube videos. I tell y'all all the time in my life, YouTube changed my life. YouTube saved my life. It was a point in my life where I did not want to live. Like,
okay, so why don't you remember that now? That's probably why the young lady sent this to you today, to take you back to a time before you became so arrogant, so full of yourself, so delusional, so evil. Back then, you were a different person. You were striving, struggling. A year into your monetization, making probably 10,000 a month. You know what I'm saying, or 2,000, 5,000 a month. I don't know where you was 3 years ago. I wasn't following you. I could go down a rabbit hole and watch videos, but it ain't that serious. So I'm guessing you was making anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 a month, and you was grateful from where you came from. And these people watching your videos, watching you talk about grocery and shopping with WIC and food stamps and all this stuff. Now you just like a totally different person. And you nasty and you mean, real, real, real mean. And you need to get your voice checked out and your health checked out. We all do. Everybody stay on that, y'all. Let's continue.
felt like I was not shit. My life was horrible. It would never get better. Everybody always got something negative to say about me. My own family saying negative things about me. These kids, me and my baby father separated. Like, I'm just this horrible person, right? It took for me to say, no, this is a fucking lie. Like, people are lying to me. Peaches, you are an awesome mother. It took for somebody to tell me that, to remind me of that. And then I started to tell myself that. So, you guys, before one day, I took my kids to school. It was Choice and Gregory. I had Choice, Gregory, McIntyre, and Gorgeous. So Gorgeous was a little baby. McIntyre was home with me. Choice had just started kindergarten, and Gregory was in like I think the third or fourth grade. And I was taking them to school one morning, and the principal was like, "You are such a great mother," and I was like, "What? No, I'm not." And she was like, "Yes, you are." She said, "You get to school, your kids to school every day." She said, "Even if you're not on time, you make sure they have already eaten." She said, "You are doing a great job. You're a great mother." And I just bust out into tears because I hadn't heard that like ever. Like everybody was acting like I was just this shitty mom at that moment, and it was just adding to my depression. Like to my depression when she said to go back and analyze, like why would she say I'm a good mother and everybody else say I'm a bad mother? Yeah, I do make sure they to get to school every single day. My kids have perfect attendance. I do make sure they eat if we late. I do make sure their clothes are clean. I make sure their clothes are ironed. I do love them. I take them to the zoo. I take them to the park to remember all the good shit that I was doing. And that's how I was reminded that I am a good mother. And then when it came down to my kids, how I stopped feeling like my kids was bad was me just remembering that they kids. Like, people be on YouTube bashing moms and they want the kids to be quiet and all that. They kids.
You're right. You're right about that. Got to be more patient with kids, but it's it's way more it's way more layers to it. Everybody's situation is different. You happen to have yours so fast, and you got into depression because your relationship with Wood wasn't working out right for you. I think that was your downfall. Instead of you letting that be the thing that uplifted you and made you want to strive harder and be better, you did everything you could to put all that energy into winning him back. And you won him back on some level, money wise, when it came to your checks getting bigger. And I don't know if y'all really got married. Word on the street is y'all really not married. I just seen that a couple times in the comment section. I don't believe that they not married, but I wouldn't be surprised if they not married. Y'all understand the difference? It's not like I believe they lying about being married, but if they were to find out that they wasn't married, it wouldn't shock me. Put it like that. So I'm just trying to go down the rabbit hole, this shit show, and see like where it all began. Because like I said, y'all that know, but I only been watching her for over a year, maybe like 15, 16 months. So I'm trying to figure out like what, like just her whole voice, her whole excitement of talking about her life and how she was encouraging people and trying to get it all figured out, and whoever can resonate with it, because I know a lot of people can, especially younger people. This was 3 years ago. Like, what happened, Peach? What happened to you? I really believe that the worst thing that happened to you is you sold your soul to the devil just to have your husband and just to have money and stuff, because the money goes along with having your husband. He wanted things, he liked things, he needed money to go. Those things you couldn't compete with the girls with the certain looks and stuff, but you feel like if I can make this money and I can buy his love and he can see I'm a ride or die, and I get him a car and I do this, I do that, all the things you promised that y'all can have as a family and that you gonna do for him, you did everything to show him, but it was never enough, and it's still not enough. Let's continue for the last part, y'all. I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing, but I'm just gonna play it one more time.
Kids gonna make noise. Kids are gonna climb fences. Kids are gonna climb trees. That's the kind of stuff my kids do. Kids don't get dirty. They like playing in the dirt. Kids are going to be kids. And then I have a child with special needs. He is loud. He has echolalia, where he will repeat something that you say. You can't just be like cussing up a storm. He's gonna repeat it. Like, so it took for me to realize that and start looking at my kids like, y'all some wonderful kids, y'all some good kids, and it brought out a different side of them. So when I do come to y'all about these things, experience them. You have to change your mindset. One of the quotes I live by: change your mindset, change your life. Whatever you think you are, you are. Okay, whatever you think you are. If you think that you a bad mom, if you think that you dirty, your kids bad, I'm gonna be like, girl, you the bomb. You so confident you can walk out with your hair looking like this and just love your hair how it comes. Even when it's uncombed, you the bomb. Peaches, you a good ass person. Peaches, you help other people when you ain't got to. Even when it comes to words of wisdom, you ain't got to share that. There's people that have been through shit, got through shit, and won't tell nobody how they got through it. Peaches, you willing to tell people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the rest. It's probably like 10 more minutes left. Y'all can go check it out if you want to. But the more I listen to her, I really am beginning to think that she started off great, that she was a good person with good intention. And yeah, she had other little problems, but her trauma was always there. She didn't start off talking about it, what I'm saying, necessarily. She probably brushed it under the rug and tried to get along with her mom and get along with her family. And the thing with Wood, I think that's the icing on the cake. She can try to tell herself all day long it was her mama. And yet, whatever she went through with whomever it was with, and whatever happened to her that she ain't really telling us about, because I don't believe she's telling every little thing. I believe some things is going to be kept secret, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I really beginning to feel like she was a different person. But something took over and something happened, something so bad. And I really feel like a lot of that is her husband. Yeah, the family count, the mom and daddy stuff, that count, y'all. I'm not gonna act like, oh, that didn't cause no trauma. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. But I really feel like, because a lot of us as young men and women, we can let stuff go and love our mamas and forgive them, whatever, blah blah blah. But once we get with that man or that woman, and it just go to hell, and it just don't work out, and that really have us in depression, and like just don't want to be here no more, and just feeling so down about it, until we get mature enough, and old enough, and wise enough, and experienced enough to look at that shit later in life and laugh at it. She not there yet. So I really feel like her downfall was her husband. That is a big part of her being the way that she is, on top of whatever else, and the people mistreating her, and how she started off nice, giving, teaching for free, and wanting to help people. I could hear it in her voice. But this peach right here on this video that y'all just listened to with me 3 years ago video, that's not the same peach we got now. It's not. I think some of her still deep down in there somewhere. But whatever she did, whatever she sold her soul to the devil for, or just, you know what I'm saying? Because when we actually get intimate with people, and they intimate, especially if they ain't married, and they marriage ain't covered or called by God, because everybody married ain't been put together by God. We love to regurgitate all those sayings and stuff, but it don't be true, y'all. What they say, something about what God put together, let no man put us under. God don't be putting couples together. Couples put couples together. We choose our mates. We get married. God ain't always the one choose. He allow it. He give you free will. But we be out here just living our life and doing what even when we see red flags and flashing signs, we just keep going and tell ourselves we tweaking or being negative. And sometimes we do be, and sometimes we be right. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much long. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. What y'all listen to. Now, what's going on now with all this cancel? It's just all it was when it comes to the cancel is a couple people didn't put it in the comments. Of course, people have been saying, even me, haven't said it lately once or twice, but last year it was big on cancel people. It was only a few select people. Now a lot of people getting in the comments and going on her page was saying that after she said that she voted for Trump, and then start talking about the community college stuff. Those two combined together really got people sick and tired of her, especially the thing about Trump. About, you know what I'm saying? Because people was not playing about that, baby. They still mad about that. And I believe she should be able to vote who she want to vote for. That's just my stance on that. I ain't mad at her for that. But I do not like how she say what she say about what she feel, how she feel about what she feel, and how she feel like she want to live her life and do how she do her business. That's fine. That's cool saying it, but the part I don't like and I don't appreciate is her starting to down people after saying that. Like, if you ain't agree with her and you ain't feeling her and you don't do it like her, or you ain't got this and you don't got that, then you this. Now, y'all hear this voice here. Compare, go watch a video of her that she just put out where she talking. And compare the voice. It's much slower. It's raspy. She tired. She's miserable. She burnt out. She's scared because she know if she don't make enough money each month on these platforms, that is going to be the difference between her having a place to stay and not having a place to stay. She don't have 1 to 3 kids, and she can just pick up and start over and get a job, and would get a job, and the money they got saved, get an apartment somewhere, and then by the time it's time to pay rent again, he'll be in had the job or got a check. She been got a check, got back on assistance, blah blah blah, and they can keep rolling. It ain't that simple. That's simple for people with smaller families or different situations. It's hard to pick up 7 kids with 2 on the way and just go live anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she can just go from that apartment and downsize because she don't have enough money no more, because the checks ain't checking, the monetization ain't monetized, and then the views ain't viewing, and it's gonna be okay. I just take this money that I usually use as that and pay the rent every month, and we'll still be good. We're starting to work now. He make every 2 weeks, he making $1,500, and he doing the right thing with it. We good. I'm just gonna start another page, and when I get my page back up, you know what I'm saying, on new page, monetized, then we'll just go from there. But this was the last thing I want to say. I don't care who it is, how nice you are, the best content creator, graciousness, thankfulness, treat your people good. or you could be the most raggedest content creator ever. It don't matter. My point is, save the goddamn money. Stop spending that money for monetization as if it's coming every week, every month, for show, for life, until you decide you don't want to do it no more. Nothing is guaranteed. Put that money up. And if you're spending it, investing in something that you feel like you know for a fact got a good chance of it growing. Invest in your business. Put that money up. Buy your house, if nothing else. But at this time right now, 3 years later, almost like 4 years, maybe a little over 4 years for Peach, being in the game, making all that money. Now, all this stuff is happening. Ups and downs, crazy turnarounds, banned one day for 7 days. She possibly can lose any platform at any time. She can get sick and can't do no content. The views don't have to view. This stuff that's doing right now with her views and stuff, it could continue. And for the next 6 to 8, 12 weeks, and then her check's going to go cut in half. This content creator on YouTube was making $15,000 a month. Now he only makes $2,000. He ain't no bad content creator. It just is what it is. You should have a house if nothing else, Peach. If nothing else, you should have a whole house and a van, not that stupid truck. Go sell that shit and get a truck for the whole family, a big enough vehicle for the whole family. He ain't no stud. He ain't no freelance guy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no bachelor. He ain't out here on his own. He a family man. Need to go get one of them big old, just big dumbass commercial vans. Who the hell he trying to look cool and good for? Anyway, I'm going to get up off here, y'all. About to find me something to eat. Y'all get in the comments, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay, y'all? And go check out my shorts and my long form videos for today. And tell me to come see you in the comments so I can come watch your content. Talk to y'all later.